The United States and the European Union have officially agreed on a written framework to address and manage the ongoing trade disputes linked to tariffs first introduced under former President Donald Trump. These tariffs, which strained transatlantic relations for years, had targeted steel, aluminum, and other key goods. The new framework is seen as a step toward easing global trade tensions, potentially stabilizing industries that were heavily impacted, such as manufacturing and construction. Both US and EU negotiators have expressed cautious optimism, emphasizing that while the framework does not immediately remove tariffs, it sets the stage for future cooperation and possible tariff reductions. Businesses on both sides of the Atlantic are hopeful that the agreement will help reduce uncertainty in international markets. In a major development, the Biden administration has confirmed the expansion of 50% tariffs to include an additional 400 product categories, many of which are vital to the trucking and logistics sectors. The new tariffs cover items such as wind turbine components, heavy machinery, and truck parts and trailers. Analysts warn that these tariffs will have a ripple effect on supply chains. Trucking companies may face increased operating costs, which could drive up the price of goods for consumers. According to economists, U.S. households could ultimately bear up to 67% of the cost of these tariffs by October, raising new concerns about inflation at a time when prices have already been under pressure. The move has sparked debates in Washington, with critics accusing the administration of fueling higher consumer prices, while supporters argue it protects American manufacturing and jobs. A federal judge has ruled that Alina Habba, appointed by former President Trump as the acting U.S. Attorney for New Jersey, was unlawfully holding the position. The ruling stated that the appointment violated federal law governing the process of filling U.S. attorney vacancies. This decision could have major implications, as it calls into question the legitimacy of cases and legal proceedings overseen by Habba during her tenure. Legal experts suggest that defense attorneys may attempt to challenge rulings, indictments, or settlements tied to her office. U.S. markets saw heightened volatility today, with analysts closely monitoring the impact of new tariffs and global trade negotiations. Energy stocks saw mild gains, while technology and industrials showed mixed results. Investors remain cautious as the Federal Reserve signals that interest rate policy will remain data-driven in the coming months. LPGA Amateur Standings. Golf enthusiasts are following the latest Elite Pathway updates, which allow top amateurs to secure their place in the LPGA Tour. The world's #1 amateur is leading the race, with several U.S. and international players closing in on qualification. The 2025 U.S. Open men's singles draw has been officially announced. Defending champion Jannik Sinner is among the top-seeded players, with rising stars and seasoned veterans also making headlines. Tennis fans are eagerly awaiting marquee matchups, as this year's tournament promises to be one the most competitive in recent history. Entertainment fans are buzzing over the release of the trailer for Love Island USA Season 7 Reunion Special, which premieres August 25 on Peacock. The trailer teases high drama, including cheating allegations, heated confrontations, and never-before-seen footage. Reality TV followers are calling it one of most anticipated reunions the franchise. Today's U.S. headlines are dominated by trade and legal issues, particularly the U.S.-EU tariff framework, new trucking industry tariffs, and a federal judge's ruling against Alina Habba. Meanwhile, markets remain cautious, sports fans are gearing up for the U.S. Open and LPGA developments, and entertainment is heating Love Island USA.